France is right now preparing to send NATO troops into Russian territory. They are going to fight Russia directly, and Vladimir Putin is absolutely pissed about this. I want to give you a little bit more information about what Putin said the other day. He says, with regard to the strikes, frankly, I'm not sure what the NATO Secretary General is talking about. When he was the Prime Minister of Norway, Russia's president says, we communicated and we addressed challenging issues, and generally we were able to come to terms. I'm positive he was not suffering from dementia back then. There's a little bit of read between the lines here as Russia says that, look, they had an agreement back then. They were able to make deals, make arrangements, but now the NATO president is going against them. Russia sees these actions as a NATO versus Russia campaign, and they're about to act accordingly. Putin says if he is talking about attacking Russia's territory with long-range precision weapons, as a person who heads a military political organization, even though he is a civilian, he should be aware of the fact that long-range precision weapons cannot be guided without space-based reconnaissance. Russia says this is the first point of aggression. The second is that the final target selection and what is known as launch mission can only be made by highly skilled specialists who rely on this data, technical reconnaissance data. For attack systems like the Storm Shadow, these missions can be put in automatically without the need to use the Ukraine.
Call all y'all by Shem Yahushai. Want to get double honors to my apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And then I want to touch on this real quick, keep you on the post, on the watch, brothers and sisters. And it's getting intense. It's getting intense. All right? And World War III is going to happen. The Charagma is going to happen. All right? And you got French troops. All right? You got NATO. They're in Ukraine. They're poking at the bear. And, you know, Putin is like, look, he's not having it. Putin is ready for war, but everything got to go according to Yahweh Shem Yahushai's. He's the one that's dictating this war, but it's getting more and more intense because now NATO and France, they got troops, and they're poking at the bear, man. Now I wanna forward to 3 minutes. I want you to listen to this. All right, I'm gonna go to 3 minutes right here. Let's listen from 3 minutes to 5 minutes. It's about 2 minutes of information to show you where Babylon the Great is at right now, man. All right, and the whole world knows. The whole world knows about the filth and the bully of the world, which is you, the dragon, Esau, Edom, Babylon the Great, the whore.
Launch a nuke, there will be no more future of Russia. I don't think that that's what's going to happen. I don't think you'll see a mutually assured destruction just because Russia launches a nuke inside of Ukraine. They're not going to damn the rest of the world just because of that. They will condemn Russia. A larger campaign against Russia will take place, but these guys want a your children war. They're not going to go in there on the front lines themselves. They're not going to be the snipers in the apartment complexes. They're not going to be the guys driving the cars, and they're not going to be the people defending their homelands. They want to demonstrate how they're capable of taking over other countries, and they'll do this with or without nuclear weapons. When asked why we need to go to war, I have a reminder here that 33% of your fellow brothers and sisters inside of America are maxed out on their credit card, or they've entered into their limit zone of their credit card. Corporations and governments simply cannot accept failure here.
Yeah, because you're witnessing the fall of an empire, and it starts with your economy, all right?
I was recently listening to a military contractor inside of the Middle East. He was warning that on the streets of Cairo and Egypt and other major cities, there is a sense of resignation that a war with Israel is here. Now, if you go to these other countries and you say you're from America, they'll spit on your face. They'll spit on your feet and they won't give you any service. In some of these nations, that a war with Israel is here. Now, if you go to these other countries and you say you're from America, they'll spit on your face. They'll spit on your feet and they won't give you any service in some of these nations. That is how poorly America is looked upon because we have been the big dog, because we have ran the military-industrial complex. We've basically ruled the world. Look at the United States dollar.
Yeah, you devils, all right? The world knows who you are. The world has waken up of you being that dragon, the wicked dragon that's taken peace from the earth, man. All right? Let's go to Revelation 6:4. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. And that's you, Esau. And you heard what he said. You devils have ran out the military industrial complex. All right? You have spent trillions, quadrillions in war. All right? You are the devil the Bible speaks of, and the world is recognizing that you are the filth of the world. This is why he said Americans go to these different countries. They don't even want to serve you. He said they'll spit at you, man. Bear with me. Now I want to go into this word. Let's go into the word sword. Let's go into this word sword in the Greek.
Strong's G 3162, Machara. Machara.
A large knife, bear with me. A large knife used for killing animals and cutting of flesh. A small sword, as distinguished from a large sword, curved sword, for cut and stroke. A straight sword for thrusting. All right. A knife. All right. As you can see, Strong's definition, a knife, dirk, figuratively, war. See that? War. All right? War. Because this man's blessing is synonymous with him going to war. All right? This is why he's been going to war for hundreds of years. He's been conquering lands, taking the resources, controlling the planet, because it all goes back to his blessing. So it's the Heavenly Father's allowing this man, but he's being sought out. All right? He's being sought out now. You know? So let's go back to the video.
I'm between Freebird and Skullshare. Which is the better Father's Day deal?
Salaka
I'd go
for
with
that.
Freebird.
We have ruled the world for a long time. So a lot of the countries that have gotten underfoot, they are the ones who hate us. Now Israel is taking a little bit of that same smack on the cheek, a little bit of that slap on the cheek there. And now if you say you're from Israel or you talk about Israel in Egypt or in Lebanon or in any of these other nations, they will literally beat you down in the street. So
Yeah, man, you Amalekites are being, exposed too, man. You're the wicked, man. You're the chief house of Satan himself, man. And you devils, you Edomites, your time is up, man. All right? Your kingdom is fallen. And this thing that's going on with NATO and Ukraine and France, these and Russia and all of this is going to get more intense until the Heavenly Father issues the charagma, and all you mortals are going to bow down, and then the Heavenly Father is going to send his son while World War III is being implemented, and this place is done, fried, kaput. You know, so what you're seeing is the beginning of an intense World War III. France, NATO, troops in Ukraine. Biden signed a bill to allow Ukrainians to use missiles now from the United States. But we know and we understand, you know, this is all prophecy, man. And it's going to get more intense.
There is a little bit of a resignation that war is coming there. Foreign governments like China, even Russia, they are reported to own 40 million plus acres of U.S. farmland. They've bought up 347,000 acres. This is just China. According to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, the upcoming House Farm Bill will contain measures that restrict the enemy country agencies from buying American farmland, but they say it's not this simple. The opponents to this, to keeping American land American, say that the U.S. government must work immediately to stop this farm bill. Now, why do they want to stop a bill that will halt foreign purchasing of your farmland? Because they have a vested interest. A lot of the rats have already jumped ship. They might still be here in Congress. They might still be here in positions of political power. They might still be here in corporate capacity. But they've jumped ship economically. They're already inside of China. They're already inside of Russia. They're inside of these other countries. And from within, they will defeat the country. One of the representatives, the Republican of Iowa, Ashley Hinson, who represents a heavy agricultural district.
Yeah, so, you know, there's a lot of things going on, but my point was showing you this NATO situation is getting intense, France and everything, and it's just going to get more intense, man. Call all Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh. Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah, HaKodash. Double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Shalom, brothers. Shalom.